came in at number 5. His Cowboys are at number 4. The Saints cracked the top 3 in the AFC powerhouse. Chiefs and Pats were 1 and 2, respectively. So what changes are coming this week? It's time for Steven's A-List. Let me upgrade you with our substitute teacher.
Hell no, it ain't Molly. I'm standing in today, and I know this says Steven's A-List, but this is Marcus Spears' list today. And I'm going to start with number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. I'm not going to say why. I'm going to say thanks for asking. It's Russell Wilson and the boys. You look over to the other side, Jadeveon Clowney is having a career year. Answer, they are balling to the core. DK Metcalf is showing like he's the good. Tyler Lockett making Pro Bowl catches. This is a complete team. Plus, they got Russell Wilson, who's worth $70 million guaranteed. My number 4 team, the San Francisco 49ers. Again, I ain't going to say why. I'm going to say I'm glad you asked. Because if you look at this team, they are complete. This defensive line can get after everybody. I know everybody's not sold just yet on Jimmy Garoppolo, and I get it. But they are running the football at the highest level. Their offensive line is intact, and guess what? They got this kid named Jalen Hurd that ain't even playing yet. That's going to make this team better. The number 3 team, the Kansas City Chiefs. And look, this was hard for me to do because this was the team that I picked to go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. But after seeing them get physically torn up by the Indianapolis Colts, I had to move them down. Now look, Patrick Mahomes is still there. He's still doing his things. And you know what, Stephen A? I ain't going to say why. I'm going to say I'm glad you asked. You know how this go. And go to my number 2 team. Yeah, it's the New Orleans Saints. And guess what they're doing right now? They are winning without Drew Brees, a Hall of Famer. Teddy Bridgewater in there holding it down. Michael Thomas may be the best receiver in the game. Alvin Kamara, the defense is playing opportunistic football. This number 2 team, and they are real. Now, I could have put Green Bay there. Green Bay showing up, but I'm going with the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees. And my number 1 team, y'all know damn well who it is. And I'm glad you asked. It's the New England Patriots. Until they aren't the house, I ain't betting against it. They still got Tom Brady. They still rolling as the number 1 defense in the league. Yeah, they got some injuries. They got some issues that they need to get fixed up. I got faith in Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, Josh McDaniels. And have you seen what they've been doing on that other side of the ball? Steven's A-List, please.
Oh.
Marcus Spears, shut it down.
Thanks for asking.
That was good.
First of all,
That
I can't
was
say why
really
because he's the
good.
greatest at saying why.
Stephen A, he did a good job filling in for you.
First
Come
of
on.
all, a couple of things. That slight by Molly Karen Rose, where
What did
she
I
said
say?
we upgraded with the A-list.
Oh,
I will
rabbit
deal
ear.
with
I
you
got
when I see you face
rabbit
to face.
I
I
got
get back in
uncomfortable.
town. That's number 1. That's
Stephen
number
A,
1.
that was just
Number
the
2.
Beyonce
Hold
song,
on,
Let Me
hold on,
Upgrade You.
Hold
Having
on.
fun.
Let me deal with the big boy here. First of all, a couple of things. I got no problems with number 1 and number 2 on the list. And I certainly applaud you for being smart enough and not a homer for putting the Cowboys in your top 5 because we know they don't belong there, right? The Patriots and the Saints. The Patriots and the Saints should be 1 and 2. But here's where your list goes awry. You got the Chiefs at number 3, but you yourself admitted you could have easily put the Packers at number 2. So if you could have put them at number 2, how the hell ain't even in the top 5? That don't make any sense. That disqualifies you from having a damn list, all right?
Okay.
Now, so you got the Patriots, you got the Saints, you could go with the Packers, you could go with the Chiefs, you could go with the 49ers. So you take Seattle, you move them out of the mix. You put San Francisco up in there. Green Bay's got to be high because they opened the season beating Minnesota and Chicago, plus they just knocked off Dallas. That's a potent schedule. And if you want to swap San Francisco and put them out of the top 5, I'd forgive you, but only if you made this point. The level of competition that they've had matters. They've dominated the AFC North, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati, combined 3-12 record, which ain't saying much about Richard Sherman's San Francisco 49ers. I'm just messing with you, Richard Sherman. You know I got love for you, bro. But the bottom line is, this question's about that list. You will not be doing the A-list again. Period.
By the way, you know who's going to have a chance to be on this list pretty soon is the Texans or the Colts. Those are two teams.
No doubt.
Texans have a couple big
listen,
games coming up.
This your list, man. I was sweating. I was just trying to hold it down for you, OG.
Yeah.
You know
Just
how
show
we
respect.
You know, after
Just
the
show
show, we
respect.
resort back to you being the OG, and I'm like, I was just honored to stand up there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. You're forgiven. You're forgiven. But Max, if you ever go up there, you reincorporate why. That's what you got to do.
I would be
Why?
All right.
You
Let me
understand?
ask you guys
practice
this.
Say
it
it with
in the
me,
mirror.
Max. Why?
The Colts
All
may be on the list in a couple of weeks.
We got like a minute left. Week 5 in the NFL. Take it or leave it. Tom Brady has his Pats unbeaten. Is he an MVP candidate? Starting with you.
Leave it. And it's because of the other players and how well they're playing. Look, Christian McCaffrey right now is the best player in the NFL. If anybody's paying attention, obviously Pat Mahomes. Have you seen what Deshaun Watson did last week as well? It's not because Tom Brady is not still a really good quarterback. It's just guys playing better than him right now.
I think the guy on the Patriots no one's talking about is Gilmore. Why isn't he in the MVP conversation? He's the best corner in football. It's hard to pass on that team. I think he deserves consideration.
Stephen A?
Yeah, but I still believe Tom Brady in because think about no Gronkowski. Edelman's played but hasn't been healthy. Antonio Brown is gone. Josh Gordon iffy. Running game iffy, but yet he still holds down the fort. That defense is doing a lot, but give Tom Brady credit where credit is due.
Right now, I'd give it to Christian McCaffrey, but it's still way too early.